Good afternoon, recruiters at Fongli. My name is Yuanxin Ma, and I'm a master's student in computer science at San Jose State University. So I did my undergrad in National University of Singapore, and I specialize in software engineering and database systems. In my previous internship experiences, I actually worked with MSCNC manufacturer as a software developer, where we built the company's website using React, JavaScript, and CSS. And then I also created a Java application to improve their daily process automation, which resulted in a huge improvement in their production workflow. And in my experience at Kiwi AR, I also did software engineering internship where I built a full stack web application which leveraged ChatGPT APIs to generate recipe and ingredient links linking to the grocery chain for their user input. Yeah, so moving on to the project, which you tasked me to do. So this project actually the overview is to create a fully AI application that answers call when users wants to book a flight. So firstly we start with the greeting message. So like we could ask the user, so thank you for calling Happy Airlines broker. So how can I help you today? So after the user replies, oh, I need to book a flight. And then we have the get the details. So for in this pane, in this thing, we ask the user for their departure city, arrival city, and the travel date. So I specified in the prompt that the travel date needs to follow the year, month, day format so as to make the life easier when we pass it to the API request. And then for IATA codes, I already uploaded a knowledge base beforehand, so we could convert accurately to from the city to the IATA code. And then so yeah, so if the city has many airports, we also have to ask the user which airport they really want. So for example, New York City, we have JFK and LaGuardia. Yeah, so we'll clarify with the user which airport they really want. And the two exit conditions is that if the departure city, arrival city, and date is all gathered, we move on. And then if the user wants to speak to a live agent, we also move on to getting the caller details so we could call back them. So once we gather everything, we'll send the API request to the provided get request to get all the flights. And then after we get the flights, we'll present the flight options and to save the most important thing, if the user selects a flight, we have to save the flight ID so that in the future process when we have to book, we have to use the flight ID, right? Yeah. And then these are the exit conditions. So the first one is the caller selects a flight from the presented options with all the flight ID. And then the second is the caller indicates that none of the flights are suitable. The third is that an error occurs due to an unknown city or airport. And then the fourth is error occurs due to the invalid date. And the fifth one says no flights available. Yeah. And then after, if the user selects a flight, we'll do the passenger contact. We'll get all the contact, and then we'll send the select the flight ID and the passenger contact into this API to book the flight. And then if it's successful, we would confirm the booking with the customer. And then after the ending of the call, we would send the SMS if it's a US number, or send the email confirmation if it's not a US number. Yeah, so the most important thing I learned in this project is that we have to be accurate with the prompting of the AI and make sure that, because throughout testing, sometimes the AI would react differently because some of the scenarios are not being prompted very carefully. So the most important prompt I feel is in the objective and in this title, because from my experiment, when I didn't add the save flight ID of the selected user, usually the the phonely AI would just skip that and then it becomes a problem when booking the flight. Yeah. Thank you.